How's it going, League? Welcome to League Intruder. I almost forgot for a second what the heck I was talking about. Hey, it's Graham. This is a solo Ursula play of the Miskatonic Museum, Arkham Horror card game. We all you know what's up. This is a League of Extraordinary Investigators game. That meaning that there's a group of folks out there who are kind of keeping track of each other's scores as we play solo through the Dunwich Legacy. So this is the third video in that series. We are playing on standard without any taboos or other special rules, so it's pretty much vanilla Dunwich. Nothing too exciting there. Like I said, I am playing solo Ursula. Let me show you that deck list here real quick. Since the last time, I actually got 3 experience from the second scenario, plus I do have Sharon Zobel, so I actually got 5 XP. I banked 2 of them, and I spent 3, dropping 2 of the vanilla shortcuts for a Pathfinder and an upgraded level 2 shortcut. I'll just keep one of those in my deck probably for the majority of the campaign. There's several scenarios in Dunwich that actually have sort of like a hub location where you have to kind of keep returning to the same location to get to all these other ones. And upgraded shortcut is just phenomenal for that. So Ursula is all about movement. I'm focusing in on that. Literally all I've spent my experience on is a Sharon Zobel to get more experience for Pathfinder and shortcut. But pretty soon I'm going to start upgrading to like real cards, and that'll be fun. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? Oh yeah, these are those deck changes from last time. What I'm mulliganing for, first and foremost, I want a deduction. Because this opening museum location has 2 clues on it, and it's really nice for tempo. If you start off with a deduction in your opening hand. Then those movement cards that I talked about, along with her trademark Fieldwork asset. And then beyond that, you know, if I find Jake the Snake or the Tooth of Esley, both of those assets give me recurring draw throughout the scenario. So it's nice to get those pretty early. I think that's everything that I was going to talk about before I started playing. I do have a window open by my microphone, so sorry for like the ambient noises, but I gotta be real with you. It's pretty hot, and I kind of need the cross breeze. So, you know how it gets. Arkham gets so heated, it's like, how do you even breathe sometimes? Alright, so I got my Ursula here. This token represents her Ursula Investigate. So you'll see me toggle that. And the Chaos Bag here looks like being 1-up is pretty good. So we'll, I guess we'll leave it at that. Let's go ahead and set up my random locations here. There's one of the 2 admin offices. There's one of the 2 security offices. And I'll set up my exhibit hall deck here. There's the restricted hall, along with 2 other random halls. Those 3 go on the bottom, and then these are random and they go on top. Lovely. Okay, I think we're just about all set up for an opening hand. I'm gonna check the chat periodically if I can figure out how to do that. Also, is there an ice cream truck outside? This is madness. There's the chat. Okay, I figured it out. I figured out how to monitor my own chat. Check me out. All right, hey, let's draw an opening hand here. All right, that's a weakness, so we don't got to deal with that. I said Jake was okay, but it is relatively low priority, given those other things that we want and need. So I'm actually going to mulligan all 5 of those bad boys. And there's another weakness. So there you go. So we saw, looks like 12 cards off the top of my deck. And I got a Fieldwork. Okay, well, bully for me. I won't play it this turn because in the meantime, I just gotta get in the front door. So, as a reminder, I'm not going to go too much into flavor text because this is a league game. But if you need the reminder, or if you're not watching a bunch of these as part of the league, we're looking for the Necronomicon, and it's in the museum. And there's something about the hunting horror here, whatever that is. Finding a way inside, unfortunately, we're locked out. There's a security card visible from the window, so I'm going to try to get his attention by picking up 2 clues. Let's take a look at the map. I can't get into the museum halls yet. This is actually inverted. There you go. Can't get into the museum halls yet. I can use Ursula's resounding strength to break down the door. And that's going to be my first action. I'm a 1-on-5. Just kidding. Oh, man. I really had you there. All right. It's a 3 shroud, and there's 2 clues. I'm going to resign. Nope. Just kidding. I'm going to be 1-up on this test. Is that what I want? Yeah, that's what I want. Skulls are -1, so I got a clue. Now, chances are decent that I'm actually going to get in the door here. So I'm actually going to commit my single icon of I've got a plan, because I'm sure as hell never going to play that. And I'm 2-up on the test. I succeed. There's my 2 clues. Let's go ahead and spend them. Spend those kids. If the investigator spent clues to advance, I break through the window, and the security guard's like, "What do you want?" And he says, "I'll be your friend. I'll show you around. It's my first day." Adam Lynch, reveal the museum halls. Night at the museum. All right, so here's Night at the museum. The Necronomicon is in the restricted hall. I just started here an hour ago. I don't even know where we are. I'm super lost. Can you help? Looking for the restricted hall. Okay. Shuffle up this encounter deck while I'm up here. Looking for little wee man Adam Lynch. There he is. He joins my cadre of things. And here is Shadow Spawned, by the way. That's supposed to stay out of play. And then it gets attached to the hunting horror if this text goes, right? When hunting horror enters play. Yep. So I'm just going to leave this up here. There's no reason for it to physically be attached to the hunting horror. So there's that. So now my last action, I'm probably going to move. However, there's a chance that if I draw a Crypt Chill, I can't do anything except lose Adam Lynch. So do I just gamble? I'll have 2 icons on Curiosity, and I'll be 1-up. Sure, that's fine. Last action, let's move in there. The museum halls have no clues, and I can spend 1 clue as an action to bring in new locations. That is the investigation phase. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase, going to flip my actions, draw a card, gain a resource. Then we're going to go up to the Mythos phase and round number 2. That's what the big brain is there for. We're going to add a Doom. Triple check that this is nice and shuffled so I don't draw that Crypt Chill, and I draw a Crypt Chill. Are you kidding me? Are you joking me right now? Okay, well, I'm going to go 2-up on this test. I can't. Well, I could throw 3 cards at it. So Curiosity right now, it gives me +2, and I'll be 1-up on it. Sure, fine. Fine, great, I love it. Sure, everything's fine. Cultist is -1. Oh my gosh. Sometimes that just really makes your heart pound, you know? Isn't that some juicy goods? Some juicy business? Alright, well, let's begin my turn. First action, I'm going to play a field work, which is going to go, I guess over here is fine. Field work is good there. I don't want to confuse anyone by putting it in a hand slot, because what if I played a flashlight or something. I don't know. What then? Second action, let's move into the security office here. And it's the version with 2 clues. We're going to use Ursula Investigate. I'm going to be 1 up on this investigation. Boom. I love it. I love it. Give me that. That was my free Ursula Investigate. And now I kind of need to draw... Oh, I meant to use Fieldwork. Oh, I still can. Because this says after you move into a location, and this says after you move into a location. Alright, so the trigger is the same. And so I might as well investigate again. And I get a -1 on this. So there you go. That's 2 clues for my troubles. Love it. Enemy phase nothing. Upkeep. Flip them. Draw. Resource. Deduction is always a welcome sight. Go up to 2 Doom in the Mythos phase of round 3, and I draw Beyond the Veil, which is going to surge into Arcane Barrier. Alrighty, well that gets attached here, and I don't think there's much I'm going to do about that. I'll probably have to go through it once, and honestly, that's fine, right? I guess I would be worried about discarding like Pathfinders and stuff, but I don't know. I'd have to throw both Strange Solution and Dr. Malison at it, and it wouldn't be that helpful. I really want a frickin' Pathfinder. That's what I really want right now. I need more Pathfinder in my life. So the question is, do I draw for a Pathfinder, or do I just keep on chugging and hope that it shows up? I think I am going to draw first. Oh, it's another Fieldwork. That's okay. Second action, let's go ahead and move, and Arcane Barrier is going to go off. And I'm testing 3 on 4, so I'm 1 down. So I fail. I have to discard the top 5 cards of my deck. 1, 2, Hypochondria, 3, 4, Jake the Snake, 5. Fine. Totally fine. Really, I just don't want to lose my shortcuts and my Pathfinders. That's all this comes down to. And last action, I will drop Dr. Malison. I want the soak. He's cheap. And if I draw nasty encounter cards that I really don't want, like an Arcane Barrier, for example, in this central hub, I can drop clues for that. And because Ursula's so efficient at picking up clues, it's not really a big deal for her. So that's my last action. Enemy phase nothing. Upkeep phase. We're going to flip them. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Dr. Armitage is in my hand now and will be committed to a test, no doubt. Let's start round 4. Add a Doom and draw Cursed Luck. Okie dokie, that's fine. First action, let's drop a clue with the Museum Hall's ability here. And we're going to put that card into play. Let's go second action, move in. Maybe I should have waited because it's usually better to move into these last action. That's okay. After you fail a skill test while investigating this location, lose an action. I will exhaust Fieldwork. I'm a 4, 5, 6 on a free Ursula Investigate. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 5 on 3. I'm going to take those odds. -2. That's successful, although I didn't succeed by 1. So I actually keep the Cursed Luck. But I pick up a clue here. And then I actually have... Oh, I should have committed deduction. Okay, well, I did not. So, and last action, I'm actually tempted to draw here. Fieldwork, I'm not moving enough for another Fieldwork to matter at the moment. So yeah, last action, I am going to draw. Ooh, Thunder's coming in. That's exciting. That was my turn. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep. Flip them. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Seeking answers is helpful at times. We're at 4 doom out of 5 during the Mythos phase of the 5th turn. And our encounter card is Visions of Futures Past. Alright, well, I want to minimize how much gets milled here. So I think I'm going to throw Armitage at this. Or I could just suck it up. No, that's fine. I'll commit Armitage. So I'm a 3, 4, 5, 4, and just throwing in the Armitage to basically say discard 2 fewer cards than you would. Plus 1. No kidding. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 on 5. Technically, I pass. Well, isn't life grand? That's awesome. Okie dokie. So I could investigate again. I could... Let's see. I'm currently a 3-on-3, though, for that investigate, which isn't stellar. So I think I'm just going to deal with this later. I could use Seeking Answers. I kind of want to get rid of my Cursed Luck, honestly. So I think I'm just going to spend my turn like bringing into play more stuff. I could draw for a Pathfinder or something. Or like a shortcut. Let's see, yeah. So I could draw, move, bring a location into play. Or I could move, bring a location into play, move into that location. That might be better tempo-wise, because I'm about to get the Hunting Horror spawned with me, and so then I'll be off the beaten path a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so first action, let's move. Second action, we're going to bring an exhibit hall into play here. I'm going to put it over here for now. Maybe people are watching sports outside, or they're booing the rain. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what people are like. And last action, I will move into this exhibit hall, and it says, after you enter this location, lose all your remaining actions immediately on your turn, and I get +2 to my evade. Oh, well, that's a great place to be right now. That worked out quite nicely. Alright, so enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep phase, we're going to flip those, draw a card, gain a resource. Call of the Unknown is my weakness, and I get to deal with that from here on out. We're going to go to the Mythos phase of the 6th round. Add a Doom, and that's going to advance us. If Hunting Horror is in play, add 1 Doom to it. If it's not in play, it's not. Search the encounter deck, etc. for the Hunting Horror. Spawn it in the halls if able. Oh, I thought it spawned with me. Ew. Alright, well. Isn't that special? So this guy spawns in the halls. He's a 2/3/2, or maybe she is a 2/3/2. She has Retaliate. And they can ready after I evade them at the start of the enemy phase. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw an encounter card. Obscuring Fog. Great. It's fine. I love it. All day. All day, baby. Alright, so I'm still not drawn into cards that I actually care about. So I need to be cool. So I'm thinking that first action I'm going to move in, and then second action evade, and third action bring in a new location. That's not particularly special. I could try to set up here, draw the Hunting Horror out, That seems okay. Yeah, so first of all, this is Call of the Unknown. At the start of my turn, using this token, I have to choose a location other than my own. Oh, well, this changes things a little bit, huh? I think I just take the horror from this. I'll be real with you. Because, like, I can put this here, and then I move in, and I can take an attack of opportunity to investigate. I could even use Seeking Answers to try to pick up this clue over here. And then I can evade second action, and then bring in a third action. I don't care enough. I don't care enough about it. So that's the location I'm going to choose. First action, let's draw. Second action, let's draw. And third action, let's play the Tooth, because this is a card that says draw on it for 3. Okay, end of my turn, I take 2 horror, one of which is going to go on Dr. Maelstrom, and this shuffles back into my deck. Enemy phase, the Hunting Horror moves over to me. I get engaged. Ooh, we got engaged. And then I take a damage on a horror, put the damage on Dr. Maelstrom, and I'll take the horror over here, I guess. That's fine. And that's it. So I keep phase, flip them, draw another Tooth. Go up to 1 Doom. Shadow Spawn is now attached to the Hunting Horror if you're keeping track at home, but there's no resources on it. This is round 7. I just added that Doom, didn't I? I sure did. And I draw. Pushed into the Beyond. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control. So it can't be Adam Lynch. I think we're going to shuffle Malison in. Seems fine, right? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Oh, wait a second. Well, I kind of already did it. He could have been Soak 4 potential horror that I take right now. So here's a Guts, there's a Manual Dexterity, and a Malison. So I actually take 2 horror from that. I forgot that it has that ability, because it never ever fires for me. Alright. Well, this is extremely frustrating for me. I feel like on stream I just get super hosed, right? Like, I practiced this scenario a bunch, and every time I got some kind of boost to my movement, which just meant that I was like finishing this scenario super fast, and things aren't really going my way, so I'm kind of bummed. Alright, I'm going to evade the Hunting Horror. Let's take a look at my Chaos bag right now. So skulls are -3 if the Hunting Horror is at my location. So here we go. And normally I'm a 4 on 2. However, with the Curse Luck, I'm at a 3 on 2, and I really want to pass this. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit a Fieldwork. This is my first action. I'm evading. I'm now officially evading. So here's a Fieldwork, and let's do a Strange Solution as well. So there you go. I am a 4, 5, 6, 5 on 2. Skulls are -3, 5 on 2. Okay. Well, I succeeded. And I'm still cursed. I've matched the last 3 tests I've taken. But at least this guy got evaded finally. Let's get rid of this. So that's my first action. Second action, let's move into the museum halls. Sure. I'm going to play Seeking Answers with Ursula's special ability. So take an investigate action. Playing this card is an investigate action. It costs me 1. If I succeed, instead of discovering a clue at my location, discover a clue at a connection location. Okay, so right now I am a 4/3 on a Shroud of 2. So I'm going to connect the dots. So I'm a 4, 5, 6, 5 on 2. -1. Cool. So I'm actually going to discover this clue out here. Seeking answers goes away. Cursed luck finally goes away. Holy smokes, that was super obnoxious. Last action, I'm going to bring another location into play. Let's put it up here, I guess. Okie dokie. Enemy phase. Draw a token for the hunting horror. It does not ready. Thank you. The cursed luck is indeed receded. End of the round. Draw a card, gain a resource. Still not really finding the cards that I'm looking for, which is very frustrating. We go up to round 8 in the Mythos phase. Going to put that Doom down. And I'm going to draw Beyond the Veil, which surges into Terror from Beyond. Choose asset, event, or skill. I will choose event. And I discard nothing. Okay. Great. Honestly, very good. Alright, so right now I'm going to bring another location into play, and then I'm going to move. Those are my first 2 actions. I'd like to move as my third action. I think. Yeah, because there's one of these locations where if you fail and investigate, you can lose action. So I do want to do that last. So, first action I'm going to draw. Thank you. Thank you so very, very much. Second action, I'm going to bring a clue into another location into play. Let's do that down here. It's my second action. And third action, let's get cracking, friends. I'm going to play Pathfinder. Now we're for real. Now we're doing good. All right, so those are my 3 actions. Pathfinder free move, because I'm not engaged with the enemy, and I'm going to move up here to this exhibit hall. After you enter this location, discard 2 cards from your hand at random. Okay, I can do that. Group them, flip them, shuffle. Am I shuffling this? I don't know. Discard 2 of these cards at random. Strange solution. Unexpected courage was the one that I kind of wanted. Now that I've moved, there's clues here, so I'm going to exhaust field work. And then there's clues here, so Ursula Downs is going to do her thing. So I'm a 4, 5, 6 on 4. Let's take a look at the Chaos Bag. Hunting Horror is not at my location. So I am 2 up on this test. That seems just fine to me. 2 up, show me the money. Yes! That's a 0. All right, Ursula. Doing the things that I wanted you to do a long time ago. Cool. Enemy phase. Horror's gonna hunt. And then we're gonna flip them. And flip them in the upkeep phase. Draw a card, gain a resource. Dr. Maelstrom's back. Maybe throw him down for some soak because of the horror situation that we have going on here. Mythos phase of round number 9. 2 Doom. And I draw Obscuring Fog. That's totally fine by me. Let me check my locations here real quick. The Nature exhibit is not next to the Egyptian exhibit. So actually, right? Correct. So I am actually going to move this location that I'm at down here on my board. And that way, when the brown squiggle location shows up, we can put it here. And when the blue T exhibit shows up, we can put it up here. So, okay. Shit, where was I? I talked about playing Malison. I already hit Mythos phase of round 9, and I added the Doom. I'm pretty sure this is right. So I'm just going to draw my encounter card. Locked door location with the most clues. Tell me, where is this location you speak of? Attached to the location with the most clues. Yeah, so that's fine. We're going to put in the administration office. Thematically, the administrators lock the door. Cool. Cool thing about Tooth of Esli, by the way, is that it actually boosts your lockpicking ability, which I didn't think about really until I started practicing this scenario. So, look at that. Wow, crazy. Okie dokie, well, I only have a single clue because I brought an extra location into play already. All right. Is that right? Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clues so far, and I've brought in 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. Yep, okay. So making sure that I'm correct on that. So my turn could be free move, evade, first action. Second action, move into the other exhibit hall. Free investigate, possibly with deduction. And then I still have an action left. So I'm going to play Dr. Maelstrom first. Malison is a really cheap soak, which is one reason why I put him in my deck. And then every once in a while, like, he helps you avoid a terrible treachery that I can't handle at the time. But that's pretty secondary to why I use him otherwise. So that's my first action. We're going to Pathfinder move into the central location here. And the hunting horror engages us. Second action, I'm going to evade. I'm a 4 on 2. Show me the goods. -4. That's not the goods. And last action, I'm going to evade again, 4 on 2. -2. So I evaded the hunting horror. And it moves here. Enemy phase. See if the hunting horror readies. It does not. Getting very lucky on those. Upkeep phase. Everything readies here, including the horror, which re-engages me. I draw a card, gain a resource. If I had a shortcut, man alive, if I had that shortcut that I put in here, I would be a very happy camper. All right, we're up to round 10. You can tell because of math. That's how these numbers add up. I'm at round 10. We go up to 4 Doom of the Mythos phase. And I draw Curse Luck. I don't think that's worth dropping a clue with Malison, even though Curse Luck was annoying me a lot before. So, here we go. I am going to attempt to evade this champ. What I could do is use... No, I can't use Pathfinder to move right now. I was thinking about being sneaky and moving somewhere else, but it says if you're not engaged with any enemies. So, I don't have a choice. My first action is going to be to evade. Let's take a look at this chaos bag right now. I am 3 with Curse Luck on 2, and there's not much I can do about it. So I'm right here, which is like a total coin flip. But, you know, what can I do? First action, boom. Thank you very much. Hunting horror. Yep. Let's just think about something random. Sorry. Hunting horror is evaded. We are going to Pathfinder move into the exhibit hall. If you fail a skill test while investigating this location, take a horror. I don't particularly want that. I'm going to use my free Ursula investigate with a deduction because there are 2 clues here. Oh, hold on. I drew a 0 on that evasion test, which was 3 on 2. So actually, Curse Luck is gone, which is good news. All right, so also I got a fieldwork going on, so I'm at a 4, 5, 6, 7 with deduction on a shroud of 3. -2, good news. I'll take these 2 clues. Thank you very much. Let's check my connections here. This is the brown squiggly, which connects to the exhibit hall over here, right? So, these are actually connected, which is fun. So, I could keep going. I could draw. Honestly, you know, I'm probably going to play this another 3 or 4 rounds, which means that if I start to get really low on cards if I fail a treachery that mills me 5, which could definitely happen. So I'm not going to draw any more cards. Maybe a shortcut shows up, that'd be cool, but I'll just keep whining about the cards I didn't get to see, and then we'll go from there. So second action, Ursula's going to move. And last action, she'll bring another location into play. And I know it's less ideal moving into the location with the hunting horror, but I just want to keep moving. You know, it's nothing crazy. So there's 2 locations left. One of them is a Shroud of 2 that has a single clue, and I lose actions if I fail skill tests there, or investigations there. And then the last one is the Restricted Hall, of course, which does have 2 clues on it. So ideally, the Restricted Hall is the very last one, or else I have to kind of backtrack a little bit to get all the victory points here. All right, anyway, that is my turn. Enemy phase, she does not ready. Upkeep phase, she does ready, engages me, I draw a card, gain a resource, so Eureka. That might be okay. I might still use that. That was the upkeep phase. Mythos phase of round 11. Go up to the top, I'm at 5 Doom out of 7. And draw Slithering Behind You. If Hunting Horror's in play, add a Doom to it. So, I could, let's see here, I could shuffle this back in, because I am kind of losing a round. However, I usually have plenty of time. The Doom clock is not something I'm worried about. So I'm not going to use Malison to shuffle it back in. In fact, I'm just going to put the Doom on the Hunting Horror. So now there's 6 Doom in play, and the agenda will advance next turn. Okay, investigation phase. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's evade first action with Eureka. So I'm a 4/5 on 2 Elder Sign, and I even get a free move after this. What? Man alive. Okay, so one thing at a time, Hunting Horror gets evaded. Next thing, Eureka triggers. I'm going to look at the top 3 cards. There's my shortcut. There's my sweet baby babe. So Eureka goes off, and then I get a free Ursula move in I don't know if I can use the shortcut first or not. It doesn't matter. I was thinking I could pop the shortcut here in the museum halls, which is where I really want it, before I move, but I'll just move and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to move into here with that Elder Sign ability. Okay. Then this is that the very thing I told you about. Let's do it. We're going to Ursula investigate. Do I use fieldwork for this? No, I'm just going to commit a persuasion, I think. So right now I'm a 4/5 on my Ursula investigate. 5 on 2 is pretty good. -1. Alrighty, that's cool. Let's see, 3 clues there. That's doing good. I'm just holding up persuasion because it's a card that not necessarily everyone recognizes. It's pretty niche. There's a nice way of saying that it's like just kind of okay. I put it in there just as a way to get away from enemies, particularly in those first couple scenarios where there's all these like mobsters and thralls and stuff. So, just to recap, my first action was evade, which gave me a free move with Ursula, who then got to use a free investigate. Now I'm going to use Pathfinder to move into the museum halls. My second action, this could be pretty cool here, actually. I'm going to spend a clue to bring the last location into play. Oh, by the way, these two are connected. So that's kind of a neat map thing, right? And then I'm going to shortcut. You showed up just on time, my friend. I'm going to play shortcut, which is fast. I got to pay a resource for that still, and I'm attaching it to my location. I'm going to exhaust shortcut to move into the restricted hall. Oh, while hunting horrors at his location, it can't be investigated. Okay. I was thinking I could take the attack of opportunity and use deduction and just close this sucker out. But, alas, I cannot. So, anyway, chain of events here. If I enter the exhibit hall advance, I have. Search the everywhere for hunting horror. Place it in the exhibit hall, restricted hall, ready. So it joins me at my location, and if there's no clues remaining, I get to advance. So wait, this location cannot be investigated. At some point, I'm going to have to drag the hunting horror out. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do it right now or not. Because I could take the attack of opportunity to move. My horror's high enough that I don't want to mess with it. So I'm just going to evade last action. So I am a 4. Let's use field work for this. 5/6 on 2. -3. Huh. Isn't that cool? Field work. Coming in hot. My man. Alright, so I evaded the hunting horror. Now, enemy phase, reveal a token, elder sign. So I don't think... Nope, hunting horror does not ready. Then we go to the upkeep phase. I get all my actions back. Ready. Ready the shortcut. Hunting horror is ready to put in my area. And I draw a card and gain a resource. I've got a plan. I could actually kill the hunting horror right now. That'd be one way to deal with it. I'll think about that. I go up to the top of round, I believe, number 13, unless I screwed something up. Because so far, let's see, 6 plus 5 is 11. I think that's right. I'll have to double check the video to make sure, but I think this is okay because I've added 11 dooms, so it should be at round 12. And I actually am at round 12, not 13, because that's how math works. Anyway, I got a doom on the hunting horror here. I didn't mean to draw it. So, I'm going to reduce that doom, and we're going to advance. It says, if hunting horror is in play, add a doom to it. So the doom gets wiped from advancing, and then the agenda adds a doom right on back. My encounter card is Visions of Futures Past. And this might be one that I try to Malison away. I'm starting at a base of 4. If I draw the auto fail, I have basically no leeway. So sure. I'll do it. I'm not too shy. So I'm going to drop a clue with Malison. She puts 3 clues there. I got the deduction in hand, so I feel like that helps my cause a little bit. And we're actually going to, let's make sure I do this right. Cancel the drawing of the card, shuffle it back into the encounter deck, then draw a new card. Okay. So, cool thing about Malison, by the way, is that he can shuffle away enemies. Locked door. So this location's locked, but I'm not dead. So that seems fine, right? Alright, so for my first action, I kind of got to get the hunting horror out of here. And if I've got a plan, I can't do it anymore because I dropped that clue. Okay. So we're going to evade this guy. That's what you're telling me. So what I could do is like... Evade. So my options are first action evade. Let me just tally this out. So first action evade, second action clear the locked door, question mark. And third action try to pick up some clues. And then maybe I Pathfinder out of here, and then the hunting horror is just left behind. Oh, I can't pick up any clues here because that's the rule of the exhibit hall. So I kind of got to bounce. I could drag it with me, let Malison soak up the damage. So I could drag it, evade it, Pathfinder back. And then use fieldwork to clear the locked door. That seems okay. I think I'll try that. Alright, so here we go. First action, I'm going to move. I'm actually using an action to move like a plebeian, but whatever. The hunting horror does an attack of opportunity and hits Maelstrom. Malison, you are a good soak. Alright, so second action we're going to evade. +1. Alright. This is good. I'm going to shortcut into the exhibit hall. There's clues here. So I'm going to exhaust field work. And then last action, I'm going to try to clear the locked door. So it's treachery. I'm trying to pick the lock, so I'm at 4, 5, 6 with field work, 7 with the tooth. 7 on 4. -2. Got rid of the locked door. All right. Man, locked door is rarely relevant for me on solo. Then I'm going to Pathfinder. I'm going to Pathfinder back, and that way the hunting horror doesn't have a chance to move back into the exhibit hall. And then I'll get my fieldwork when I try to clear some clues from this. So that seems great. Okie dokie. Enemy phase. Does it ready? It does not. Man, I've been very lucky on those. Just ask Jeff. He was not very lucky on those with his Jenny game. And it was not great to watch if you were rooting for him. Mythos phase. Not that you shouldn't root for him. I'm just saying if you're if you're on Team Jeff. All these are ready, by the way. Mythos phase round 13. I draw ephemeral exhibits. I'm just going to lose some actions here. It's nothing bad. I'll commit a flashlight to this because I'm not going to need it. So I'm a 4/5 on 3. -2, I pass. I could actually exhaust the tooth here if I wanted to draw some more, but I'm not going to because I don't need the cards and I don't want to die. I don't want to die. The hunting horror is engaged with me, by the way. First action, I'm going to evade. 0. Thank you, ma'am. Shortcut. Gonna use shortcut. Nope, going too far. To zip into here, I'm gonna use an Ursula investigate with a deduction and not use the fieldwork yet. So I'm a 4/5 on 3. I will commit. I've got a plan to be 6 on 3. Skulls are -1. Hunting horror is not at my location. So I succeed and I get 2 clues. And that was all part of the Ursula reaction. So now I'm going to use fieldwork and I'll get +2 on my next test. And second action, let's do it again. Boom. Investigate. I was a 6 on 3. Drew a -1. And If there are no clues remaining in the exhibit hall, advance. That I will do. See what happens. Oh, it's the Necronomicon. We found it. Can you believe it? It's over 800 pages in length. It's almost as long as a Game of Thrones or a Storm of Swords or Harry Potter number 6. I don't know which ones are the long ones. Don't talk to me. Tomes. We got them. Here's the thing. It's too valuable to destroy. We have to keep it safe. That's what Ursula would do, right? She's not about like, I'm going to find some ancient relics and then I'm going to burn it. No. Why would she do that? That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy. That's crazy. She wouldn't do that. Another thing about Ursula too is that whenever she finds something that's really valuable, she thinks it belongs in a museum, right? So the Necronomicon belongs in a museum. That's why she's taking it out of this museum. R2. Let's just take a look real quick at what's cooking on in here. Just double checking a couple things. The Necronomicon is more than just a book. It's a big book. In your campaign log, record that we took custody of the Necronomicon. I will do that. I'll do that in a second. You don't have to watch me type it. I'm going to add it to my deck. I have to add an Elder thing to the bag, and I earn experience equal to the victory X value of the victory display. So, here, let's discard this tooth. And my hand is now the victory display, right? Nothing over here. Okay, good. So, here's one. Here's one. Nope. 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 Here's one. Nope. Here's one. Here's one. So, that's 5. And I get the little Necronomicon, which is cool. So these are my winnings. I got 5 victory points. I'll get 7 experience points because of Sharon Zobel. Excuse me. Sharon Zobel. And I'm adding the Necronomicon to my deck. How much fun is that? Yeah, Pathfinder was the last card. Wouldn't you know it? Call the Unknown scared me for a second, but thankfully it didn't come back up. And I just drew a lot of good tokens. So, crisis averted there. So very importantly, I banked 2 experience points. And I just earned, what did I just say, 7? So I'm at 9, which means I can finally upgrade my Strange Solutions, and they're no longer just a dead card in my deck. Yay! Those are going to be acidic ichors, and that's going to be the only way that I can kill anything. Man. Good times, eh, gang? Hey, thanks for watching the stream. It doesn't look like a ton of people commented, precisely 0. But you know what? I know that you were watching, though, in your heart, and that's what matters to me. Double check to make sure my rounds are correct. I have this as round 13, but I could have missed it along the way. Actually, let me double check that real quick. So I had 5 Doom on the first agenda and 6 Doom on the second, so that's 11. I advanced a round early, so that's 12, plus the first turn is 13. So that should be, yep, that should be right. Great, okay, well, enough talking. Thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for watching the video. Know that you are very near and dear to me as a person, as a friend, and I'm really glad that we could spend this time together today. So, yeah, we out. We're going on a train next.